All right, welcome everybody to, let's see, it is April 27th, Rockstar Presenters Team Call, and with it being the 27th, that means that we have 3 days left in April, and we're coming off of an amazing weekend. Of course, many of you were attending Super Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays all throughout the country, wherever you are. Some of you were hosting and attending, and I just always love those events and really appreciate you guys always taking time away from your family and all the other wonderful, any number of things you could be doing to be there. So I hope that your event was fabulous wherever it is that you were. But tonight I really wanted to touch on something that I think you're all going to find really, really useful, not only this month, but probably every single month moving forward. So I am recording this call because I'll probably share it towards the end of the month every month. And really what I just want to cover with you tonight are my main 3 ways to hit Success Club in the last 48 hours of the month. So this is geared towards any of you who are not at your Success Club goal yet, and that doesn't matter what it is, because I have plenty of coaches whose goal every month is 20, and they're just not stopping till they get to 20. Others just are wanting to hit that 5 every month, and maybe you're at 0 right now. This is really going to help you put pen to paper and take action on how to make it happen and make it not seem quite so daunting. So do y'all have pen and paper? Nod your heads yes or give me a thumbs up. Awesome. If you don't, just grab some really quickly. But we're going to just start with first where you're at. And when I say you, I just mean the general you. At the end of the month, people in general have one of 2 attitudes. One is going to be excuses. A lot of people who either don't have any points this month or are close but aren't seeing it come together are going to come up with excuses like, well, I'm just setting myself up to have a really great month next month. Anybody heard that one before? Oh yeah, we've all heard that one. Another one that, I hear a lot is, it's just been a busy month and people aren't biting, and I don't want to waste, time this month, and I'd rather just, stockpile everything for next month. Oh, you've heard it, right? Excuses. That's one category. The other category that people tend to fall into is desperation. They're like, oh my God, I've got to get it done, so I'm just going to beg everybody that I've ever talked to. I'm going to beg and I'm going to plead and I'm going to say, I really need this and blah, 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 blah. And we've all seen those desperate posts and pleas, right? And we really don't want to go to either place, right, guys? Nobody wants to make excuses or hear them. And nobody really wants to be that desperate person, right? Because that's the person that we all said we didn't want to be when we signed up to be a coach with this network marketing thing, right? We're all like, no, I don't want to be that person. Okay, so don't be that person. So I'm going to kind of give you a way to do it that really stays true to you and with having integrity, but also with having that fire in your belly. So basically, you're going to have 3 different areas right now where your Success Club points can come from. One is going to be current contacts. Another one is going to be new contacts. And your third is going to be your personal mindset. And we're going to cover those 3, and I'm going to give you kind of some bullet points under each one. Every bullet point I give you, I'm going to kind of give you in order of importance. Okay, so I'm going to start with your current contacts. And I'm going to encourage you to have 2 different pages of notes. One is going to be a page of notes that's just telling you what to do. And your second page of notes is going to be actually doing the work that I'm asking you to do. Okay? This way you can have it in 2 separate places. So with your current contacts, you guys, you have so many current contacts sitting right in front of you, you don't even realize it. Why do you not realize it? Because you're not writing down their names. So at this exact moment, what I would love for you to do is mute yourselves. What I would like you to do is just right now on your second page of notes, write out the first names of anyone you've spoken to at any time. Anybody you've ever spoken to. Just start writing those names down on the second page. For some of you, this list would be more than 52 pages long, so just write until I stop you. For some of you, you're going to be newer coaches. Maybe you just signed up, within the past 48 hours. It's okay. Maybe your list is only 5 names long. Write them down. I should see everybody's eyes down and pens moving. Write out the first names of anyone who you've ever spoken to at any time. I'm not going to give you very long to do this because you're going to see what we're doing with it next. Good, I see pens moving. I'm not a good whistler. All right, next to their name, you're going to write either CP for Challenge Pack or HD, which means they're going to go on Shakeology Home Direct, right? Write that next to their name, CP for Challenge Pack or HD for Home Direct. You know which one they need, right? So write that next to their name. That part should go pretty quickly. Now, add up how many points that equals. All the names you wrote, challenge packs are 2 points, HD is 1 point. Add up the points. And then once you've added them up, I want you to type in the chat box your number. Just type in the chat box your number. I'm going to open the chat box, then wait for answers. 13, 16, 12, 10, 20, 12, keep them coming. Are some of us slow at math? It's okay, I am too. 10, couple more. Maybe you're adding really big numbers, 17. Just getting your first challenge group started. So Christy Ann, I want to hear from you, yes or no. Have you hit Success Club this month? Kristen Ann. Sherry, 5, good. Shanae, 10, good. Good, so Kristen Ann, I would say you have a list of people you want to talk to, all right? Because you're getting that first group started. So all of those numbers, guys, hello, you just said that you have them sitting there, right? Did you not just say that? You've already talked to these people. Yeah, I should see smiles. You've already talked to them. Those are points that are sitting there waiting to be had. Hello, so that's your hot market. Those are the people you're gonna go to first. And here's how you're gonna handle it differently in the last 48 hours of the month than you would at any other time during the month. Are you ready? First up, you're gonna contact them with asking for a high commitment level and a step further with your deadlines. What does that mean? So if you've been chatting back and forth with them on Facebook Messenger, you're going to call them, or text them and say, hey, are you free to talk today at 3 o'clock? They're either going to say yes or no. If they can, they will. If they can't, they'll just say no. And then guess what they're going to say if they say no? They're going to be like, no, I can at 3, but I can at 7. Great, you just got a commitment, right? Basically what I'm asking you to do is set a deadline to speak to them, not just like a casual, you know how sometimes we send out messages towards the beginning of the month that are, we're just our casual invites. Yes, are you with me? You kind of let people get back to you at their own pace and timing. Yes? You don't have that luxury now. You're going to set the pace and you're going to set the timing. So you're going to give them a fast approaching deadline. I need to know today by X time. You're also going to up the intensity by taking it further in how you're contacting them. If it's been through email or Facebook, try and get them on the phone. Or if it's been through email, see if you can get them texting or on a FaceTime, something a little bit more face-to-face. You know that you can talk to people face-to-face, right? Because they can see your smile, they know that you're being genuine, they know that you care. Yes or yes? Okay. Next thing that you're going to do with your current contacts. Sorry, hold on. I'm hearing background noise from somebody. I'm not sure who. I think it's Cammie. Cammie, if you can mute yourself, that would be awesome. The next thing that you're going to do, and this applies to almost everybody, if you've ever gotten any leads ever from Beachbody, some of you have, some of you haven't, but if you have any Beachbody leads, you're just going to send a mass message out to them and just say, you know, it can just be, hey, how you doing? Can be the title line or whatever, and then the message just say, hey, you know, I know that, you know, we may not know each other very well yet, but I'm your coach, and I'm just, you know, I've got a group starting on X date. I'm wondering if you're interested. Those don't hurt. You probably don't have a deep, meaningful connection with your Beachbody leads. It's like a blanket statement. It's kind of just, why not throw it out there? Are you with me? It certainly doesn't hurt. And because you can do them all at once, you can send it, you know, send it to 500 people all at once. It's a fast way to reach a great number of people. Probably doesn't have the greatest return, but again, it's not going to hurt. Okay? Then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to follow up with anyone you've ever talked to. Guys, I'm not a great organizer. People are always like, I'm not organized. I don't know what to do. Guess what? I'm not either. But you know what never disappears? Freaking Facebook Messenger. I can scroll through that puppy for 6 hours and see everyone I've ever talked to for the last 7 years. Hello, sit there and talk to people until you run out. It would probably take me 3 years to go back and follow up with every single person. Do it until someone responds, and then stop doing that and respond to them. Okay? So again, these are what you're going to do with your current contacts. And for Kristen, you have tons of current contacts. You're going to start with your family and friends. Or if you're in the fitness industry, you can start there. Depends on where you're at. Next up, guys, you have new contacts. Okay? You're going to shift the way, the first thing that you're going to do with your new contacts is you're going to shift the way of that you're speaking to them. Now, a lot of times I speak to my new contacts on my personal page and more publicly, right? So a lot of times we'll talk about, you know, hey, I have this opportunity coming up, you know, we're kind of vague, yada, 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 right? Or we'll talk about, you know, an upcoming group, message me for details. You know, we take a little bit of time. It's just kind of a little like fishing net, right? And we're okay kind of sorting through and throwing out the starfish and the piranhas or whatever stuff gets caught in the net that we don't really want to deal with, right? That's just kind of how we work it. Guess what? When there's only 48 hours left at the end of the month, we don't have that luxury. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to shift the way that we're speaking to our audience, and we're going to make it urgent. Okay? This is the deadline to order. Only contact me if you're serious about getting started, and no, it's not free. Weed out your starfish and your piranhas and your leeches and your bloodsuckers right off the bat because you only have 48 hours. You only want to talk to people who know that it's going to cost money and probably have the money to invest because you said it already, and who are serious about it. It's not that you already have said, if you're going to object, don't contact me. I only want to talk to serious people. See that slight shift? And you don't want to talk like that on your personal page all the time. But if you have a goal to meet and you've only got 48 hours, it's a great time to turn the conversation. Guess what? You can leave that up for 48 hours and Facebook's amazing. You can delete things out of your life like they never ever happened. So once you hit your goal or the month is over, you can delete that post and people will never be able to scroll back from in your timeline and see that it was ever there. You with me? Okay? You can control that. So shift the way that you're speaking to your new contacts. Next up, you're going to move at a more fast pace through the steps with those people who contact you, and you're going to give a clear time expectation. Hey, I need to, they're going to contact you and be like, hey, that's awesome. I really need to know by the end of the day today because the group is starting on this date and this is the deadline. You're in or you're out. You have to set that clear time expectation with them. And you are, like if you're using, say you're using the 5-step invitation guide or, you have a process where you just kind of like, I say this and then I come back with this. Like if your script is longer, now's the time to hack it. Again, it's the end of the month and you're trying to meet a goal. Are you with me? Good. And guess what? If they say no and they back out because you're pushing them too fast, you will probably get them next month. It's okay. You're not going to be scary. Okay. Next up, Be ready to get on the freaking phone with them and walk them through the process. Okay, so if you're kind of rushing them along, say, hey, you know what? It'd be a whole lot easier. I just picked up the phone and called you real quick. It'll only take like a minute and a half if we do this together on the phone. And if you can get them on the phone and actually walk them through the process of ordering, you can talk them through any fears that they might have. You know how when you're like, I sent the link and I thought they got halfway through the process and then changed their mind. Guess when that doesn't happen? That doesn't happen when you're on the phone with them. Okay? So stay on the phone with them until their order is complete. Because if they start to get cold feet or wonder about something, you're right there. You can talk them right through it. Yep, that's normal. That's actually not a recurring charge. And we just email and yada, yada, yada. Just click next. And you just keep pushing them through the process. Okay? Next thing that you need to do when you're working with new contacts and you're moving quickly is you have to know with 100% confidence when your group is going to start so that you can speak with authority and confidence. If you're like, well, we'll start when everybody gets their stuff, that doesn't tell them when it is or give them any kind of deadline at all. Like, no, we're starting a week from Monday. If you order tonight, you're maybe going to have your stuff in time. And if you don't, you'll be a day behind. It's okay. Like, you have to be able to speak with that kind of confidence and authority so that you can feel like you're not really pushing them into something weird. You're pushing them into a hard and fast date that you've set because everybody else is starting then. And that's when you've committed to start. You still with me? Good. So that's it for your new contacts. The third and probably the most important aspect to hitting Success Club in the last 48 hours of the month is yourself and your mindset. Okay? Number one, the excuses. They cannot exist. It's not possible. Hitting Success Club 5, every single one of you, the lowest number you guys gave me was 5. Everybody else on those warm contacts had numbers well over 10. Well over 10. So there are no excuses to helping 3 people this month, in the next 48 hours. Hitting Success Club has to be completely 100% non-negotiable for you. In your brain, it just has to be something that's like, would you just not show up to your 40-hour-a-week job on Monday because you didn't freaking feel like it? Or because you're like, well, it might be hard on Monday. Okay, does that matter? Like, you're working for you. You have got to not give up on yourself that easily. This is non-negotiable. It is not that flippin' hard to help 3 people. 3 people in 48 hours. You can do it. And you have to let go of these words. Let go of, I hope, I wish, and I'll try. It's none of those 3. I'm doing it, and I'll figure out a way. Right? It's non-negotiable. No more, I hope, no more, I wish, and no more, I'll try. It's non-negotiable. Next up, you're going to share your goal out loud. So before we hang up tonight, you're going to tell everybody on this call what your goal is by the end of this month. Okay? It gives it power. You've just held yourself accountable. We put all the time out there. We put out our workout goals, our food and nutrition goals. We've got to share our Success Club goals too. Okay, so we're going to share those with each other before we hang up tonight. And then here's the most important part, guys, and I love this part because it's just going to tie this all up in a pretty little bow, and I'm not a good rapper, but this one's going to be good. You need to go back to your why. Every single Success Club point equates to you getting a step closer to your why. So, for example, if your why is to earn a trip for your spouse or your kids, Success Club points equal you earning that trip. If your goal and your why is to become financially debt-free or just financially free, every Success Club point moves you closer to your financial goal. If your goal is to take your income and invest in things for, like college or accounts for your kids, or if you're donating all of your extra money, maybe to your favorite charity or your church or whatever, The more you make, the more you can give. Yes? So Success Club points equal things that you can give. All right? If your goal is to be a leader and recognized in this business, Success Club points are going to get you there. So no matter what your goal is, no matter what your why is in this business, you cannot tell me that Success Club points don't equate to that, because they do. Every single Success Club point helps you get back to your why and closer to your goal. And I know that we've got lots of blues on this phone call. Every Success Club point is a life changed, and every single one matters. I know that at looking in these faces, I know so many of your stories as to why you became coaches. So many of you have amazing weight loss stories. Several of you on this call have incredible changes in your health. Many of you have changed lives with your family. Success Club points, I know that like towards the end of the month when you're like, I just need points, sometimes that can really turn off, especially, well, pretty much everybody but reds. It can turn off white personalities, yellow personalities, and blue personalities. So you start thinking about points more than you think about people. But again, you have to realize you are thinking about people. Every Success Club point is a person helped, and every Success Club point gets you closer to your why and your goal as well. So I'm going to just kind of, I'll unmute you because then it gets crazy if we both try and unmute you at the same time. And when I say your name, just go ahead and say, I am going to hit Success Club this month, okay? I am going to hit Success Club block this month, okay? So, Shanae.
5.
Say the whole sentence. It's powerful.
I am going to hit Success Club 5 this month.
Awesome. Thank you, Shanae. Stephanie.
Since I'm at a 0, I am going to hit Success Club 5.
This month?
This month.
Awesome. Thank you, Stephanie. Amber.
I'm sitting at 4
jumping off all of a sudden. What's happening? Everybody's getting scared.
Oh.
No jumping off. I'm not going to go in order. Okay, go ahead, Amber.
I'm sitting at 4 right now, so I'm going to hit 5 by the end of the month.
Awesome. I'm going to go out of order. Sherry Solomon.
I am going to hit Success Club 5 this month.
Awesome. We're going to hold you to it. Jessica Kennedy.
I am going to hit Success Club 5/10 because it's in my second business. That's long. I'm going to hit Success Club 5 in Jason's business this month. How's that? Sorry.
Perfect. No, you're good to go. It gets complicated when you have multiple businesses. You're good.
It's complicated.
Yeah, yes, it is. Katie, go ahead. I didn't hear, but I saw her mouths move. She said, I'm going to hit Success Club 5 this month. That's right. Awesome. Thank you, Katie. Liz, who's crushing it right now. Let's hear it.
I'm going to hit Success Club 16 this month.
Awesome. Get it, girlfriend. Jessica Vigeland.
I am going to hit Success Club 10 in my business and 5 in my hubbies.
Awesome. This month?
You betcha.
Awesome. Leanne.
Hey, I'm going to hit Success Club 5 this month.
Awesome. Second month in Success Starters. That'll be great. Mandy, let's hear from you.
I'm going to hit Success Club 5 this month.
Awesome. Tammy.
I'm going to hit Success Club 5 this month.
Congrats. That'll be awesome. Sherry L.
I am going to hit Success Club 5 this month.
Way to go, girl. Emily.
I'm new, so I'm still learning about Success Club.
You're going to hit 5. You just learned everything you need to know, right? Oh, see all those heads nodding? You're going to do it, girl. I know you can. Who's your coach?
Amber McAllister.
Amber's going to hook up with you right after the call, I'm sure, and walk you through the steps. I'm sure she can brainstorm with you, right, Amber? Awesome. You've got it, Emily. You can do it. Nicole.
I am going to hit Success Club 5 this month.
Awesome. And Charlene?
I'm going to hit Success Club 10 this month.
Awesome. I love it. And Kristen?
Sorry.
That's okay.
I just, my computer restarted and I just joined back up after 10 minutes.
Just say I'm going to hit Success Club 5 this month. That's all.
All right. Success Club 5.
Do it, girl. I love it. Love it, love it. Let me see something. And Cammie, I'm not calling you because I'm not sure I don't know if you can talk or not, but we know Cammie's going to go for it. Awesome. That felt good, right, to say it? Yeah, you've got some good action steps right in front of you. Again, remember, I went from most important and most probably likely to least. So just start at that top and just work your fingers to the bone, and it will happen. It will. There are so many people out there that, hit it every month without fail and have forever. And it's not because they're smarter. It's not because that they know something that we don't know. Guys, they do this and they make it absolutely non-negotiable. And I know that every single one of you is more than capable of achieving this. And I'm so excited because you guys are blowing it up, and many of you, oh, did I not call on you, Erin? Sorry, just totally skipped you. Erin's gonna hit Success Club 10. Booyah. But I know that you're all more than capable, and I just love and adore each and every one of you. I see your names all of the time, so it's so nice for me to see your faces. I did record this call. I'll share it tomorrow, so if you feel like you want to brush up and listen again, go for it. And I would maybe save this link and share it with your teams at the end of every month, because I think this is just a really good practice to go back to at the end of every month. And I know I need to too, because I'm not where I want to be yet. So I need to hit Success Club 10 this month as well. So any questions before we go? I'm totally free to open questions because I did talk fast. Whew, that was a lot. Feel free to either unmute yourself or chat them to me, either way. I see lots of zip flips. You're just excited to get rolling, right? Good deal. Get to it. I can't wait. The second you hit the goal that you committed to us all tonight, please, please, please share it in any and all groups that you're in. We want to be able to celebrate you. That's the next most important step. After we hit that goal, enjoy it for a minute, okay? It's just like rewarding yourself when you hit that, a weight loss goal or a goal with your business. It's so important to celebrate and just give yourself whatever little treat you like. So let us start by making sure that you share it in the group so that we can give you a virtual high five, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I really hope that this stuff helps you and gets you to where you want to be by the end of the month. Let's make the most of it, guys. Bye.